The construction sector has been dominated by men for decades now. Very few women are making strides in the sector. There's still challenges that arise when it comes to creating a level playing field. We're joined by Yandisa Jiya-Tiba. She's the Executive Manager of Support Services at the National Construction Incubators. Good evening and thank you so much for your time on the channel tonight. Firstly, let's talk about then the industry as a whole. How difficult is it still for women to be part of the construction sector?
Good evening, Kathy, and good evening to the viewers at home. Construction sector I don't find it very difficult to enter to as a woman. However, one has to prove herself that because she is in a male-dominated space. However, one has to make sure that you are proving yourself.
What is the kind of work that you are doing at the National Construction Incubators?
National Construction Incubator, for one, profit organization that was established in 2006. What we do as National Construction Incubator, we develop and mentor small and medium and micro enterprises within the construction ambit. How we do that, we train them in terms of business skills, technical skills, and technological skills.
What do you often find are some of the challenges that they are facing?
Most of the challenges that they are facing, I'll start with one, access to projects, access to funding. I think that has been a problem for all SMMEs across the board. But it is very difficult in the construction sector because our incubators, as I would call them, our SMMEs, do not have the surety that the financial institutions are requiring when they apply for funding. So it is very difficult for them. And also the support that they are getting from the government in terms of the projects that they require, for them to be successful in the industry, it is another challenge. So those two, I would say they top all the challenges that any SMME in the construction space can endure.
Look, I know you said that generally accessing the industry is not difficult for women, but of those small businesses that are trying to start up, how often are you finding that it is either woman-led or fully woman-owned that are trying to also make their mark and take their step into the sector?
The last time I checked with the CIDP, they were stating that 48% of the of the companies registered in their database is women-owned businesses. So it means then slowly but surely we are going to match our counterparts and maybe even exceed the 50% the 52% that they are sitting on right now.
Oh, of course, construction is also one of those sectors where often there's been a lot of fronting that takes place. It's one of the issues that plague the industry. Speak to me about what your experience is, especially, again, working with SMMEs.
Working with SMMEs and the fronting, yes, I think it was popular in the olden days. It is. I don't think it is still existent in these times, because also women are empowered nowadays with the construction companies like National Construction Incubator that are empowering women. I want to tell our women that there is no need for you to front in these days. If you need assistance, organizations like National Construction Incubator, in fact, the only organization in the construction space that is here to assist small businesses, especially women and youth, please do contact us. We will be able to help you. You don't need to front nowadays. You don't need to.
And how do people get in touch with your organization?
We have footprint in nationally in Gauteng, in Eastern Cape, in KZN. We have about 11 branches, excluding our head office. We are in Limpopo as well, in Stillport. We are in Ekurhuleni at Richville. We are in Mogale City. We are in East London, we are in Port Elizabeth, we are in Amtata, we are in Devon, in Dundee, we are in Kwamashu, we are in Mpangeni. So you can find us, and our contact details, I'm sure, if I'm allowed to name them, to mention them here. Our head office number is 031 368 1207. We'll be able to channel you anywhere you want to the closest branch in your space. We are also available online. We have our email addresses info@natci.org.za. We are also available. We have a Twitter account. We also have our website where you can find us, www.natci.org.za.
Okay.